CenturyPly, the front runner in the plywood, decorative laminates, veneers and cladding solutions, is recognized for applying innovations at work. The company has always strived hard to provide best-in-class products and services through continuous innovation, customer-centric approach, and therefore seen as a trendsetter in the industry. In 1986, two pioneering visionaries, Mr. Sajjan Bhajanka and Mr. Sanjay Agarwal, laid the foundation of CenturyPly Boards India Limited, and since then it has been one of the most preferred brands in the building material industry. As a part of the continuous endeavour towards turning an idea to a solution, CenturyPly has come up with another extraordinary HPL brand, specially designed for the external applications. Welcome to the world of CenturyExteria, an exquisite collection of exterior-grade, high-pressure designer laminates that makes the outside of any building look as beautiful as the inside. CenturyExteria panels are suitable for all kinds of dry ventilated cladding applications, namely facade cladding, gate cladding, soffit, canopy and awning, pergola and louvers, roof cladding, perforated cladding, balcony cladding, etc. CenturyExteria panels are powered with the quintessential features like highly UV resistant, double-side decorative, scratch resistant, moisture and thermal control, suitable for all exterior applications, low maintenance cost, double hardened, bending resistant, easy and rapid installation, self-supporting, impact resistant, color stable, 10 years warranty, seepage proof. If it is about exterior grade HPL, choose only CenturyExteria, because first impression lasts. Make it count. This video demonstrates a standard installation process of CenturyExteria HPL panels. Tools, tackles, raw materials and processes may vary depending upon the type or nature of the installation and magnitude of the project. The tools and tackles required for installing CenturyExteria panels are multi-function drilling machine and drill bits, 500 watts hammer drill machine, chop saw cutter, 1300 watts hand cutting machine, air pneumatic pop rivet gun with compressor or manual riveting machine, other ancillary and utility tools, adhesive caulking gun. The accessories required for installing CenturyExteria panels are Aluminium extrusion, MS brackets and anchor fastener, self-drilling screw, SS nut bolt with washer, primer, PU paint, cleaner and brush, colored rivets,
both side VHB tape. Adhesive sausage.
Rivet application. Before starting the installation, examine the wall carefully. It has to be a plastered, seepage-free wall. There must not be any major undulation or crack on the surface. Mark the place in the wall where the first vertical extrusion will be placed. Installation of aluminium substructure. Measure the extrusions. Mark and cut according to the desired lengths and sizes using the chop saw cutter machine. Once cutting is complete, abrade the extrusions using a scouring pad and subsequently clean with a spirit-based cleaner to remove the dusts, metal particles and oil from the surface. Apply primer on the face of the extrusion and let it dry. Once the primer is dried, apply black PU paint and again leave for a thorough drying. Now, after the paint is completely dried, the extrusions are ready for the installation. Hold the extrusions as per the measurements done earlier on the wall. Position the brackets and mark the points on the wall where the holes are to be drilled and accordingly drill using a hammer drilling machine. After the drillings are done, fix the anchor fastener inside the hole and fix the first bracket using washer and nuts. Before placing the second bracket, use a plumb bob or spirit level to maintain the right vertical level. Now, once the brackets are fixed on the wall, start installing the extrusions which are already cut as per the desired sizes with the brackets using self-tapping screw. Being the first extrusion on the wall, brackets are to be used only on one side of the extrusion so that the brackets do not become visible from the outside. The same needs to be done for the last extrusion on the wall. Keep repeating the same process to install other extrusions. Gaps between the extrusions have to be less than or equal to 600 mm. For fixing the intermediate extrusions, nut and bolts can be used instead of self-tapping screws. Now the extrusion substructure is ready to install the panels. Preparation of the panels. Wooden batons or extrusions are to be used to prepare an even and plain cutting platform. To avoid scratch and chip-off marks on the decorative side, it is suggested to flip the panels before starting the cutting process. Measure. Mark. And start cutting the CenturyExteria panels as per the desired shapes and sizes using a hand cutter machine and 40 TCT blades. After cutting is complete, mark the points where the drilling for the rivet holes are to be done. And drill the holes. The recommended gaps from the edges and between the rivets are to be as it is being illustrated. In a panel, only one point will be fixed and all of the other points will be sliding. Fixed and sliding point distribution pattern should be exactly the same for all of the panels. Now the panels are ready for the final installation. Installing the panels. When the panels are ready with the holes, mark the points on the extrusions and drill the holes. Diameters of the holes will be same as the rivet diameter plus the standard tolerance. Fix the panels one by one on the extrusion with the pop-up rivets by a pneumatic gun or manual rivet gun. A minimum joint gap of 6 mm each side is to be maintained between two adjacent panels. After all the rivets are fixed, installation is complete. Remove the peel-off film and clean the panel. The peel-off film must be removed within 2 weeks of finishing the installation. Additive Application. Installation of aluminium substructure. The process of fixing the extrusions on wall is same as it was shown previously. In case of an additive installation, the permissible gaps between two extrusions is less than or equal to 400 mm instead of 600 mm. Preparation of the panels. As shown earlier, measure, mark and start cutting the CenturyExteria panels as per the desired shape and sizes using a hand cutter machine with 40 TCT blades. Since this time the panels will be fixed using additive, no rivet hole is to be drilled on the panel. Once the extrusion substructure is ready, paste double-sided VHB tape of 2.0 mm or 2.3 mm thickness continuously and vertically on the external side of the extrusion. Press the tape uniformly to ensure a proper adhesion. Now prepare the additive caulking gun with the additive sausage and start apply the PU additive on the internal side of the extrusion. A minimum gap of 10 mm from the tape is to be maintained. The ideal additive bead size is 10 mm high and 8 mm wide. Remove the upper protective layer of the VHB tape and also the peel of the film of the panel. Position the panels carefully on the extrusions. A minimum gap of 6 mm is to be maintained between the two panels. Firmly press further to ensure that the VHB tape comes in complete contact with the panel and the trapped air bubbles get released. Now, after the first panel is successfully installed, follow the same process to fix the other panels. The additive installation process is now complete. Remove the peel-off film and clean the panel. The peel-off film must be removed within 2 weeks of finishing the installation. Besides the standard rivet and additive cladding, CenturyExteria panels can be used in several other specialty fixations also, namely undercut concealed fixation, undercut brackets with concealed screws, fixation with joint connector, overlap fixation, rainwater drainage fixation, louver fixation, shiplap fixation, duct cladding, CenturyExteria. having catered to more than 3,500 projects. CenturyExteria is the most popular dry cladding member across the industry. Embrace CenturyExteria. Outline the exterior of your projects in a whole new way. Because first impression lasts. Make it count. To know more, please visit our website www.CenturyExteria.com or call our customer care executive at 1800-5722-122 or write to us at exteria@CenturyPly.com.